If you have one of these cars that has trim along the outside here, and you like your music kind of loud and maybe with a little bass in the doors, I just replaced the speakers in the doors here, and I was getting some vibration. At first it was hard to tell where it was coming from. You know, I had pulled the door panel back off and looked inside. Everything is very well padded on these cars. This is a 2008 Ford Taurus X, and it's very well padded already from the factory inside here. So I couldn't find anything loose or touching anything, you know. It's all pretty well secured. So I closed the door, came out here and listened closely. The vibration was actually coming from around in here, because if I pushed it with my hand, the vibration went away. So very easy to get to this area. Couple of little fasteners right here. I'm actually missing one here. I need to get at the junkyard. But take these off, and you'll have to carefully pull this trim off of here, and you might have to there'll be some little tabs back in here. You'll have to carefully, you know, feed out so that you can get this out of the way a bit, and just get you some sort of foam tape or any kind of foam material. I use this here. You can get it at the at Home Depot in the I believe it's in the maybe in the heating and air conditioning section, but it's foamy and it has adhesive on the back side. And I just ran a strip of that right along in here, basically. You know, you had to clean it off also, because it's probably kind of dirty back in there, especially if your car is, you know, several years old. Anyway, cleaned it off, dried it off, ran some of that little foam tape along in there, put the screws back in place, came back out and did a test again. Vibration was gone. So there you go. I hate that when you just cannot track down the source of a speaker vibration. And so this has, you know, external trim running down all along the body panels, and you know, if you got some loud music going on, that's where the vibration will come from. Anywho, check out our other videos. We have got this 2008 Ford Taurus X, which was a disaster when we first got it about 3 weeks ago. We have done all kinds of work to this car. I reinstalled the newly restored roof racks, restored them myself. Interior is looking awesome, looking great. We replaced all kinds of little pieces in here and light bulbs and whatnot, and there's just all kinds of stuff that was just wrong with this car. You know, the seats were really filthy. We removed the seats, shampooed the seats, shampooed all the carpeting, and yeah, it just seems like there was so many little broken pieces or things not working properly. So been through the whole shebang basically. There's not much left except for a few mechanical issues. You know, it runs really good, but it's got some transmission clunking, and I think it's due to motor mounts that are old and transmission mounts that are old, and it could use some suspension updates. So, you know, we'll get to that sooner or later, but as of now, it is looking, sounding, and doing good for what it is. You know, it ain't no sexy mobile, but it was insanely cheap and runs really well. So, you know, couldn't pass it up. So check out our other videos. We got all kinds of more stuff relating to this car. It'll relate to other Ford vehicles. The Ford Freestyle, the Ford 500, all share some parts that this car shares. And check it out. We will see y'all later.